this, and now we get a crash.
I swear to God, I need to get some. I need to get some. I need to fucking. I need to. I need to like sort of just splice these together. Some of these fuckers together at some point. And this is enough. But anyways, we were talking about Arvin, right?
Yes. We talked about how Nimona does basically nothing in Area Zero.
Arrow. Arvin starts trauma dumping, and Penny just simply goes, "Who asked?" Asked. You really ruined my childhood. You know that?
Yeah,
he just said.
He's mean to the lizard because he's like.
He just says that right before you head into the lab.
He just knows the lizard.
You really ruined my childhood. You know that? Also, when you all head down to the crater, or Arvin grabs your hand.
Yes.
Hand. Motherfucker, were you gonna take off without? Were you
hand sandwich?
Were you going to take off without me? What the hell's wrong with you? But no, I think this one joke. I guess I can say, Arvin good.
Yes.
Arvin good. Like yeah, you can when you get unlock his room. He then tells you how he wants to be a chef. Yeah. I'm behind you all the way. And just Arvin is like the best character in the game. At least among these three. Especially compared to these two.
Yeah.
Our son who just fixed his dog with weed. So that's in terms of that was by personal. That was these three by personal feelings, and also the extra bottom tier.
Time to rank Penny and Arvin's teams.
Do I have to go over Penny's team?
Yes. C tier?
Yeah, it's C tier. Here. It's essentially the same they're the same movesets. They're the same movesets as just swap out two moves. If necessary. Alright, I think an evolution team is just a fundamentally flawed idea. Yeah. Since
they just have not very good movesets.
Yep. A stab move, a coverage move, quick attack, baby doll eyes.
Those movesets are terrible.
Aurora beam instead of ice beam on Vaporeon. On tin missile on Jolteon. On fire spin on Flareon. X scissor on Leafeon. On Shadow Ball on Sylveon.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just the team. I'm sorry, but this team is conceptually bad. And also, yeah, just yeah, no wonder they never tried this before. Never attempted to do an evolution team before. Are very messy results. Yeah. Trace and Hell were by rival standards.
Yeah.
It's you did confuse me there. Yeah, it was in rivals that Trace and Hal moved up, each moved up a tier. Now, Arvin's team, Arvin. I like how his whole team is.
It was food themed, except for Bostiff.
And how and how like they're all Pokemon on the heat, and they're all the
The Pokemon used it was against the Titans.
Let's see, you got a Skullink Cloister. That's cool.
Yeah.
No. But here's the runner. But here's the hopper. Toadskrull. Oh, fucking Garganical. The motherfucker with a Garganical. And body press. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, goddamn. Scovillain is
probably the worst thing on the team, and single-handedly keeps it out of S tier.
Dear God.
Because Scovillain just sucks. Move the pillow. Scovillain's just bad. I'm a very most mediocre.
Yeah. I'm not sure why he has Power Whip on Toadskrull, though.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's those
little minor things are what's keeping him out of S tier. You're in the team department. But overall, it's a really good team.
So yeah, if you've noticed so far, are in the team department,
nothing's reached S tier.
Nothing has reached S tier. Well, time for that to change. Well, we'll get to.
We'll get to that. First, we need to talk about antagonists.
I don't know how to use that.
Major quotation marks this time around. We didn't really have anywhere else to talk about Team Star. They're not really antagonists.
And I didn't also rank their teams.
Yeah,
teams either.
We should have done that. Yeah, we should. Let's do that now. Let's go over the Team Star teams.
Well, all right. Their teams.
It's because they actually do have rematch team. Do have full teams.
It's mainly because since we treat them as admins.
And did we ever rank any of the admins?
No.
Did any of them ever have full teams though?
No.
So yeah, I'd say we should rank them.
None of them had full. Well, these technically don't have full teams either.
Well, they have 5.
5.
Which is basically a full team.
Yeah, we just didn't do that for most of them.
Did any of the others have 5 Pokemon?
None of the other what?
Did any of the other admins have 5 Pokemon?
Some of that, only a very select.
Did we rank the ones that did?
No.
No, we didn't. Okay, so we don't.
We don't. Yeah, we don't.
We just don't do that.
We don't do that. We don't talk about these cheating bastards.
Yeah. Okay.
Is in that department. I'll get to that. Yeah, seriously. But either way, all right. I'm just gonna be blunt here.
Yeah.
So Penny is in the same spot.
The rest of Team Star are in S tier.
Oh yeah. All right. The team ranking. The team
I forgot about that.
Team ranking. This was a hard one.
But Team Star ended up in A tier.
They're not. They're not.
Mainly on the fact that they're not really full-fledged villains. So it felt weird to rank them in the same tier as Plasma.
And also, given how much, just how
above and beyond and omnipresent Team Plasma were in the universe,
and had two whole games
just to flesh them out. It's really unfair to put anything else with them.
Yeah, more Magma and Aqua tier.
Yeah, Magma and Aqua tier. Very good, memorable, and effective for their role.
I'm just gonna be blunt with you. Yeah, as I said,
everyone in Team Star, all the star bosses are S tier.
We have Giacomo.
Japanese, or DJ Vice, or in Japanese,
DJ Bad Deeds. DJ Bad Deeds. He was the former student council president, and that people didn't like
because he made ridiculous. Because he made up weird, what was the word?
Unintuitive and strict.
Weird, unintuitive, and strict rules.
Well, the Nimona replaced him. Yes, Nimona replaced him. Well, I'm sure glad these two never met in the present. Also, you know why Giacomo wears that hat?
He has a bald spot.
He has a bald spot. He has a fucking bald spot. His name is the Italian form or the name James. James. But either way, yeah, he's just he's the guy. He's the one who a wannabe DJ and the creator of Team Star's music.
Yeah,
he's just
a silly guy.
He's just a fucking nerd.
Some nerd who loves music. Me.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That is. Oh, that really is you. Yeah. Yeah. He's reportedly known to hold one-man surprise DJ concerts.
Surprise.
Also,
DJ
his nickname. Also, his nickname from Penny is Momo.
Yep, Penny calls him Momo.
He's just He's, also, I also like the fucking Grimsley hair. Is like Grimsley's hairstyle.
This man's definitely a Grimsley fanboy.
Probably for Grimsley and Piers. And Piers on the music part.
Yeah.
DJ Bad Deeds. Just the name.
DJ Bad Deeds.
And next up we have Mela. Or Mela, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not actually sure how to pronounce her name.
Her nickname from Penny is Melly. Or just general nickname. Name is Melly. Okay. Mela. Making cheddar.
I'd go get it.
Sorry, that's Shedder Squad. Shedar. Sheeder. Shitter. No.
Oh, yes, the shit. And here's the shitter.
She is focused and able to complete anything she puts her mind to. Okay, her reason. Mela developed her outside appearance and personality after some girls in the academy were jealous of how cute she was, which stopped them from picking on her. Yes, she was too pretty.
There's no straight explanation for this.
There's no
She was
heterosexual
picked on
explanation for
being
that.
too pretty. She made girls question their sexuality, and you got bullied for it.
She also had there was also a char cadet that she played with.
Her name's Charlos.
Which she actually does end up. She actually does use an armor root.
Which is what she modeled her hair after.
Yes, that's her entire story. That's her motive.
Her motif is Arbor Rouge.
And also, she puts up this strong. Remember, to hide your insecurity, is make threats. That was poorly timed, or was that a threat?
Threat.
Also, who decided to
Why did she have such a pronounced ass?
Why did she have such a pronounced ass?
Like, what is with this badonk?
Why does she have such a... You can... For a concept art to even in game.
Maybe she just has a giant ass.
God damn. Someone is getting put on a list for this. Someone is getting put on a list for this. Is who gave her such a ass?
Giant ass.
What? Her name is Spanish for peach. Oh, that's why. What? Spanish because
her name's Spanish for peach.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave...
Oh my god,
Rubber chicken?
Oh my god.
That's why. Peaches look.
Oh fucking god! I swear to God.
I just realized that.
Oh no. First knowledge.
Mela is also Italian, and for apple.
She's either an apple or a peach. And given that it's a region based on Spain.
Huh. Their names are Italian.
Oh yeah, actually, there's a lot of Italian names. Apple probably then.
Yeah.
But it's funny that it also means peach.
Mm-hmm. Also, her big ass fucking boots.
Well, you could have just left her the first two words of that statement. 3 words of that. Her big ass. Yep.
Yeah,
that checks out.
Her fucking boots. Look at the way she walks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has like this awkward strut because
The staunch walk.
because the boots are so
Boot too big.
boot too big for her goddamn feet.
They're so fucking big. She's such a funny character.
Mela's just funny.
She made girls question their sexuality. And that was her reason. That was her motive. She was too pretty. I can't get over that.
All right, next
is Atticus. The fucking him. Said to be descended from ninjas. Atticus made the uniforms.
Yep.
Also, Mela doesn't even have anything to even say about. There's nothing noteworthy about.
What did she do for Team Star? Apparently, she caught the Pokemon that power the vehicles.
I think it doesn't mention anything about that.
Well, that's what they're talking about in her flashback. Like she suggests using Charcadet to power the vehicles.
Yeah, but Atticus is a fashion He was bullied for liking old-fashioned things. He's highly regarded for his passion and technique in conceptualizing and making unique fashion designs. Are we sure there isn't any?
There's no subtext of homophobia there.
Yeah, bullied for liking old-fashioned things. He's also close friends with a fellow Academy student, Yusuf.
Yeah.
Of his compadre. Also, he doesn't get a nickname from Penny.
He's the only character to. Okay, well, he does get nicknames, but Penny doesn't give her or give one.
And also, yeah, the fact. Also, yeah. Despite him, the way when you see the way he also the way he take him unmasked. Atticus unmasked. As is what you see in flashbacks.
Yes.
And as part of Penny's post game inquest
Atticus.
Would have thought Atticus was this good looking. Yeah, he's a fucking ninja boy. Which is funny I say that because that class basically doesn't exist anymore.
Yep.
He's very drippy.
He is like literally. He looks like like a dripping poison style.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if he's met Koga, but I wonder if he was inspired by Koga. The fucking poison ninja. He's got a muck tail.
Mook. What?
Mook. Yeah. Yeah. Atticus is just.
Silly guy squad.
Also, the Navi squad are gamers.
What? They are gamers?
Yes, because that was what the keeper said.
Yes.
We stayed.
The gamer squad.
The squad stayed up all night playing video games.
Gamer gang.
And now, Shitboy 04. He's an absolute shitboy, and he's a shithead, and he's the Earth member.
For Star Boss, he is the Shitboy 04.
British.
He's also British.
He's an engineer, and the one who built those hell spawns.
The one who built Satan's cars.
Satan's cars. Ortega comes from his family owns a major apparel company. Ian is and he's screw the rules. I have money. Honey. I see that, mate. That's why his nickname is Orty.
What?
Because in Japanese, his name is spelled with an I.
That's just also kind of because that's how nicknames are.
I know Orty. It's just a shortening. In Orty. Yes, family. Yeah, comes from a life. A family owns a major apparel company. Despite this, he was bullied. Easily bonded with the other bosses. Is Mr. Harrington and is his piano teacher.
Yep.
Why the screen black?
What?
That's what someone said.
Because we're not recording. We don't have a camera to record stuff with. It's just basically audio.
I also like how Ortega's a bit of Ortega's is a bit it's subversive when it comes to fairy trainers. I'm the only one here, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, Ortega.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's the very. Yeah. Also his dynamic with Giacomo.
It was hilarious.
He's the straight man. He's the straight man between them. This just yeah, Ortega was yeah he's so pink.
He's so violently pink.
He is violent. Also, his fucking staff. The fucking staff he carries around. He's
another S tier, and we finish off Airy.
Oh boy, the amount Airy has a ton of detail.
The most intricate backstory.
Let's see. We got let's see. On the outside, Airy appears aggressive and hardcore, but deep down she means no harm. She joined the team in the first place is due to other student and choosing Airy as the target of their harassment and bullying due to their jealousy after she became a new class queen. Airy was deemed by her peer is a great trainer, very athletic and pretty. Despite the cruel nature of bullies, Airy shows her soft side by befriending the instigator of the rumors, Carmen. Carmen was the former queen of the class and started rumors to Airy instate her position, but it was instead targeted next by bullies. Airy helped Carmen and by explaining her empathy as a former victim of bullying and inviting Carmen to join Team Star as a grunt. And as a result, Carmen began to appreciate Airy's kind nature and accepted her invitation. And Carmen calls her Riri as a nickname.
This is a Dojin plot.
This is a Dojin plot. Yeah, the fucking calf squad. Yeah, that is just also. So yeah, she's a she's a wrestler. And I'm honestly surprised they hadn't done that before, or
yeah, first fighting specialist to be a wrestler.
Or it's a bit weird that that's not it took them so long.
You've had a professor and a water gym leader as wrestlers before.
Or
not a fighting trainer.
Also, Airy has this fucking cape. Too.
Yeah.
The face paint.
Her fucking vibes.
I was just. She's absolute queen.
Yes.
Fucking girl boss.
Girl boss Airy.
Yes. Also, thing about Penny, he has nicknames for each boss, for each member, except Attica, and Airy.
Carmen's the only one who calls her Riri.
Yes. Also, these two started a
wrestling club together.
And well, that's yeah. All right, yeah. When Aries, you encounter Aries, she wants to fight the player, but has to be convinced by Carmen to defend the swan from the inside. Yeah. It's just. I can. Yeah. I can. I'm having a stroke here.
What?
Yeah, that's all. So that's all of Team Star.
Yeah.
That's all of Team Star now.
But now for the.
I guess the
main antagonists.
If you as being the professors.
Yeah.
As I can go into more detail here.
Yay.
In this section, and these are awful people. They are awful. They are terrible people. And also, just want to say, we did it first.
Oh yeah, our fan.
And we kind of did that first. So either way, but yeah, how the professor. But yeah, the twist about the professor you've been speaking to. You've talked to that talks to you is actually nothing more than an AI. I just straight up saying, yeah, the original professor died. I didn't have I think the professors originally apparently made a time machine.
Yeah.
I think. At least that's what they tell you. That's a time machine. Into bring Pokemon from from the respective time period, either the past or future, or into the present, but the AI I realized that was too dangerous. And asks you to shut it down. Oh yeah, we got a straight up just a straight up just the perfect.
What?
Okay.
What am I supposed to say?
I
don't know what to talk about.
I think it's also implied that the opposite version, professor, I just left after at some point.
So the professor's descent into madness was probably due in part to the fact that their partner left them immediately after their first child was born.
Adios, sucker.
Just fucking leave.
Eves and how an AI was made and then they got killed by the lizard. Nicely pickled.
Nicely pickled in the lizard.
No. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about any lizard pickles.
What's a lizard pickle?
Yeah. Anyways, is it how? Yeah, they're. I just think it's a very different take on the professor.
And a more refreshing take
I got the
on
4.
What? Oh yeah, that's the more common one.
Oh.
3 is rare.
Oh yeah, 3 is rare. I thought 4 was rare.
Yeah.
I'm a dog.
Yep. Okay, so. It's a very distinct, very different, very refreshing take on Akon instead of just repeating the same
exact same thing that was done on the previous in the previous 3 generations.
And also a different take on poor parenting.
Yeah. This time we cover neglect.
acting. Oh yeah, and oh, in order to shut down on the time machine, I need to leave. I need to disappear. Here, bye bye. I don't. Oh, don't worry, Arvin. Arvin, and the real one actually loved you.
And then proceeds to leave.
Refuses to elaborate.
Yeah.
Shad face.
My work here is done.
What did you do?
What did you do? You didn't do anything. Get some goes back in time, as you're told.
Goes to a different time period.
Is what you're supposed to believe. I just think it's a. I just think this. It's a very different take, distinct take on the. Actually, do. Yeah, as professors, they don't really function as professor as.
On that note, they hardly exist as professors. They don't really do any of the standard professor stuff in the Pokemon.
Surprised it took them this long to have a fucking AI character.
Yeah.
Or just sort of saying, oh yeah, this character just straight up died. This character is straight up mauled to death.
By the box legendary.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to find what else to say. Oh yeah, just so like their fucking designs
are great.
As too. Yep, cave. You got the fucking cave woman. The cave woman Sada, who probably who is probably feral. And possibly went out. Could have possibly tried hunting in things herself. Alpha.
What?
Actually, predator.
What?
Be a fucking carnivore.
You're not making sense. What?
Fucking just trying to bite shit.
Just came out of nowhere.
I don't know. She's fucking feral. She looks like she'd bite you.
With the way she like twitches too.
Yeah.
I know that's the AI.
But
that Pikachu still looks so menacing.
Pikachu.
Okay. And at the digital dilf. Digital dilf.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Kickapoo.
Kickapoo.
Don't do that right in front of me.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that right in front of me.
Sorry, is that one of your stems?
I just do that sometimes. I just scream.
Don't do that in front of me.
Why did she scream?
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I am so sorry about that.
Alright, so yeah. Lizards. I mean the professors.
What are you?
The professor. The professor. In conclusion.
Professor's good.
In conclusion.
They're bad people, but they're good villains.
Actually, they really good, very distinct.
Distinct antagonists. Gold Star.
Does Marini evolve?
Yeah,
yes.
Toxapex.
Balls of the Toxapex.
You know the level?
High 30s.
Somewhere near the end of the 30s.
Either way, let's talk about their teams. Even since we already assessed Penny's team. Yeah, let us assess their teams.
Oh, there's a Toxapex.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You have to break its terror.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot. You've been doing this the whole game.
Yeah, of course. Now, now that's the final boss of the game.
They use it's an entire team of Paradox Pokemon. And it have like if we're looking purely at base stats, they have the highest base stat total across the team of any character.
And also have a 590, the 570 ones, and the in addition to the standard ones, they have the 590 Paradox Mon. On being
don't waste that. That's Lure Ball. You get 1 per save file.
Oh.
Unless you're going through
unless you pay a fuckload at auctions.
Yeah, let's go for 100,000 at auctions.
Jeez.
Well, no, they usually go up to like 400,000.
Yeah.
It looks like a JPEG just moving around on the screen.
Yeah, they use Slitherwing, Screamtail, Brute Bonnet, Fluttermane, Anti-Shocks, and Roaring Moon. For
Sada.
Iron Moth, Iron Bundle, Iron Hand, and Iron Jugulus, Iron Thorns, and Iron Valiant. And for
Turo.
Oh yeah, they're just really strong. Just up. This is well, considering that these are really strong on Pokemon that they don't want you to use in the main game, and with the exception of one of them,
which is already enough to break the game.
Yeah. I mean, this should go without saying. Even these have objectively the best teams in the entire game.
So yeah, S tier.
So we're done. Well, it took only like nearly 3 hours, but like over 3 hours or something, and we're done talking about.
Found a wild Charlie.
Yeah.
But we're done. But we're done talking about characters. Yeah. We're done talking about characters. There's now onto the actual. Now onto the
Pokemon.
That's what you've been waiting for.
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
That's what it's all about. Now, time to assess the Paldea starters.
Yep. All right.
Again,
the starter list combination of personal preference and viability.
Yeah. Because what you choose is usually dictated by that.
Because there's so much overlap between both lists. There would be too much overlap to make them separate lists.
Starting with Meowscarada.
Are they all the same tier?
Meowscarada and Quaquaval are in A.
Or all in A tier?
Meowscarada is the token sweeper among the three.
Yep. I have the sweeper.
Very average stats. That's the exception of an attack and speed, which are over 100. It also gets Protean. But Protean got a huge nerf in this game. In terms of its move, it's Grass Dark, which is okay. That's a pretty bad type.
A ton of weaknesses.
But it does get gets additional stab. It can get at acrobatics, athletics, brick break, thunder pun, unge play rough. That's all. That's all what it gets. Yeah, those are the moves it gets. Also, flower Flower
It's an insane move.
If it's a move that always it's
yep.
always crits and never misses.
Which effectively makes it a base 105 power move that ignores or stat changes is and never misses.
Yep. You. Is yeah, not much. Oh, yeah, it is held back by its fighting ice, fire, ice, fighting poison, and flying fairy, and a quad weakness to bug.
Those 7 weaknesses.
Is because usually when you pair something with grass, it's you're gonna have that. Quaquaval always water fighting, and attack is its highest stat, at 120. Everything else, also even unfortunately, its speed is only at 85.
It does have the highest offensive stat of any of the Paldean starters.
Yeah, it gets Moxie.
Yeah.
That gets Moxie. It gets a ice spinner. It gets a ice spinner acrobatic. I mean, that's really it. That's really all it gets.
Brick break, close combat, and aqua step.
Mm-hmm.
It's a signature move that boosts speed whenever it uses it.
Wish it was a little faster, though. Yeah, Quaquaval. Yeah, that's the one. Now, yeah, that's also an Quaquaval is also an A tier.
And now for the one to make it into S tier, your Skeledirge.
Quaquaval is such a fruit.
Yes.
Flat fuck.
Flat fuck.
The flat fuck starter. Gator. Skeledirge. Urge has really high special attack, defense, and
HP.
Wow! Oh, a starter with a starter with 3 stats that are high. Wow, that's a shocker.
And on top of that, it has a pretty decent Nord set too.
Well, I mean,
its only crutch is that it only really has 3 good attacking types, being Fire, Ghost, and Ground.
But Torch Song is a move that will always boost special attack. Think Fiery Dance.
Yes, but you always get it at the boost.
Mm-hmm. It also can take physical hits. It's pretty well. It's a very clever design.
I know.
I know.
Like the bird to be.
I have marshmallow Kit Kats if you guys want one.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
Yeah, sure.
Skeledirge is just Skeledirge is probably the best starter here.
Someone left a like.
Yeah. Yeah. So next on the list. Next up would be mammals.
Yep.
Oz with some.
Actually, well, we had to add one new Pokemon because apparently, according to the 1,000 Pokemon,
the 1,000 encounters video.
Stoutland is officially considered an early mammal.
I mean, it's a first. I guess the criteria is first root normal type.
If that isn't also flying. But okay, Stoutland and actually Stoutland is it's a big fucking dog. It's a big dog. Big doggy.
Stout Wind is an S tier.
It's a good doggy.
And now the other new one. The actually new one.
What?
Oh, just something on Facebook.
Okay.
So there's and now the other, or the actual new one.
Oink Alone.
Alone.
It's
C tier. It just kind of exists.
It's just a pig. It's just a pig.
That sure is a pig.
It's just
This sure is a pig with makeup and
Yeah.
not much else to it.
yeah, very generic.
Which is sort of the point for like early mammals.
But
still.
now in terms of
Actual,
mammal viability,
Stoutland. Yeah. All right. So Stoutland's all the way up in S tier.
I don't need to. I don't.
Stoutland like outclasses every one of these.
It's not even a fair.
Pokemon.
I think it's not even a fair It's a 3-stage. It's a 3-stage.
Right, so its stats kind of just by virtue of being a 3-stage Pokemon.
Great defense. High defense is high attack. I can every.
Decent HP.
In speed, of course special attack is the intimidate, sand rush, or scrappy.
With Intimidate and Sand Rush both being scary good abilities in the right context. Sand Rush can make this thing sweep.
And well, it can bite. It has play rough. Bite, play rough. Crunch, play rough. Of all of the fangs.
So it's got nothing. So its moveset, it's nothing to laugh at.
Yeah, fire, ice, thunder, and psychic fangs. Iron head, and if you need it. This thing has like a real.
Of course, it has to rely on Body Slam, which is, while a good move, isn't as impressive as Return nowadays.
Wait, it learns that right. It doesn't learn Body Slam.
What is its best normal?
Strength.
Oh, that's not bad. 80 power.
What? Why did they had to?
They removed Return, so Stoutland lost its best normal move.
Yep, they had to.
Which was effectively 156 base power. How strong its move is 120 base power.
Yep, they had to neuter the poor thing. But either way, yeah, Stoutland is. But that aside, removing Return was a huge mistake. Because that fucked over a lot of normal types. Now, and in terms of, and well, yeah, Stoutland is, it's not even a fair competition. And with it,
Stoutland's just way better than most of these.
It's an S tier by default. Link Alone. Oh yeah, they have different stat. Have slight. I think. I think the female is more defensive.
Yeah, male's more offensive.
Lingering aroma. Changes the attacker's ability to. Contact changes the ability.
It has a mummy clone.
Yep.
As its ability. For some reason.
Well, play rough.
Has a really good move set.
Play rough.
Those stats are pretty solid.
Play rough, seed bombs, then headbutt, a body press, siren head, and oh, I guess it gets dig for ground. Why isn't this a ground type?
No idea. I guess they didn't want to reuse a secondary type of mammals. Well, it's because them having secondary types is already so rare.
Oh yeah, but that's not much of the yeah. They're A. I think they're they're A's.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, with Diggers B. Now and now now in her
Now we move on to birds, right?
yeah, birds. Yeah, regional. So now I can actually talk about Kilowattrel.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually did place it on the old list.
Yes, but we didn't actually mention it in the video because.
For consistency. And see, Kilowattrel, I think is cool. Oh yeah, no, you know, you need an electric flying type that's not stupid.
Yeah, we need a standard electric flying type that's not tied to some weird gimmick or is a legendary.
Or Emolga.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Emolga.
Emo Olga makes me emo.
Shut up. It's not funny.
Yes, it is. And you know it.
No, it isn't.
It's hilarious.
Either way, Kilowattrel.
No, looking at its stats.
Oh, this is personal.
My personal preference. It's just
really cool. Like the color, the colors of it. It's color
black
scheme.
and yellow, some red highlights.
It's yeah. I have squawkabilly.
All right, I forgot about.
I guess this counts.
It's a normal flying type, and it's number 10 in the regional dex.
So sure, and also it's the one for the involved with the one. The squawkabilly is the carrier for the
taxi in this game.
Its whole gimmick is that it has there's 4
different forms which are identical in battle, except 2 of them share a different hidden ability.
Yep.
I should the hidden ability is different.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's really it. And it's a funny design, and I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Squawkabilly's a funny idea. Yeah, each plumage has a different. Each plumage is. Yeah, it's 4 different colors.
Yep.
I think it would have if a missed opportunity would have been to like give them a different in hairstyle.
Yeah, they should have each had different hairstyles.
Also, if it's literally just a recolor.
It would have made for more interesting forms.
Yeah, Kilowatt. No, Squawkabilly is just it's a funny idea. Yeah, yeah, not really much else to say about it.
Yeah, there isn't really much else beyond a funny idea.
Now in terms of viability,
All right, let's get into these.
well, I guess on that Squawkabilly is very mediocre. Very.
That's just
I don't know. That's
attack and speed.
That's yeah. That's very low for a. 417 is very low for a regional bird
Yeah.
because it's a single stage. Age out. Oh right, yeah. Intimidate and hustle. Oh, guts for green and blue, and sheer force for blue, yellow, and white. Sheer force for yellow and white, and oh, it gets it's flying, normal. U-turn. U-turn. Thief. Oh dear. Oh dear, this moveset ain't very. This moveset sucks.
Yeah.
This moveset is just no.
It's just not good.
Yeah, it's not very good. Kilowattrel, on the other hand.
What tier did it end up in?
This is an A.
An A tier. You're held back only by its moveset.
Let's see, wind power. Wind power.
Wind power is a situational ability, but it's
Volt
fairly-
absorb. Orb is pretty good too.
and competitive.
You know, yeah, it's special defiant. And so yeah, send this thing out against something with intimidate.
Dude, this is
Which believe me, there are a lot of there are a ton of intimidate users. Yeah, it's a special sweeper. I think I've called this thing Mini Zapdos.
Yes.
A Thunderbolt Air Slide. No Heat Wave though. Oh, that's oh yeah, the fact that it's mainly its abilities it's definitely its abilities is that elevate it.
Its biggest weakness is that it doesn't really have much of a move set aside from just stab.
But to be fair, most of the bird struggle with that. Oh, it can also be, or if you want to like run it on a rain team, it can use Hurricane.
Yeah, you use Hurricane and Thunder. So it's like designed for a rain team. Even synergizes insanely well with Pelipper.
Yeah, not much else to say there. Now on to bugs. You know, the one that's the scorer that doesn't feel this is not, or this tier list just doesn't feel fair. It doesn't feel fair to rank these.
Because there's so much discrepancy between them.
But in terms of personal feelings, from a personal feeling,
Starting with Spite Ops.
It's cool. It's a pretty original idea.
It's based on the ogre face spider.
Since well, they already did a spider. They already have plenty of spiders already. How you try something different? And so, oh yeah, you got. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, I think it's yeah, yeah, Spite yeah, Spite Ops is just really just a cool idea. And yeah, I mean it's a unique take.
They got a spider Pokemon.
Especially due to yeah, especially again given how many spiders we got. Then we have Lokix is an S tier.
Yes.
The fucking Common Rider bug. It's bug. Yeah, first bug dark type. I have about time. It's so cool and also it hates you.
It has minimal friendship when you first.
It has. Yep. Yeah, this thing just hates you.
Are you just talking about the new Pokemon?
No, no, talking about the new species.
Ah.
It is. Yeah, Locate. It just hates you.
Especially how it just like runs into you.
Yeah. I think yeah, it's just a insanely cool design. I not much else to really add there. It's really fucking. It's really small though. So have fun running into one.
Fortnite's gonna hold up with the internet.
Now onto viability. That's what I think. That's what I feel about them personally. Now onto viability.
I am polygonal.
Oh boy.
Not supposed to look like that.
Spite Ops.
This one's gonna be in the not very good tier.
B tier.
In the only sort of decent tier.
B is sort of decent.
There's a niche here.
Yeah, 404 is very low and its only noteworthy stat is defense. And everything else kind of sucks. Congratulations, you get stakeout. And insomnia.
Does it get body press? I don't remember.
No.
It does not get body press.
I don't think I don't think body press would be that great on it.
Yeah. It'd be something. Got the kickstand knocked off.
Yeah, no, it does not get. No, it does not get body press.
Let me fix this.
There.
There you go.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, it's. I mean, you can do something with it. See, Shadow Claw, Leech Life. I've Brick Break, Poison Jab, Aerial Ace. Theoretically, you could make this work. Theoretically, you can make Spite Ops work.
So, and Lokix is an A tier.
Yeah, Lokix is an A tier.
Great attack, good speed.
Everything else is middling everything else. Also. Elves. It's Swarm and Tinted Lens. Ends. And yeah, it gets axe kick, axe kick. Yeah, I get yeah bugged. Oh yeah, it gets oh yeah, right. Lunge, throat chop. Up, axe kick. Bounce if you wanna. Bounce or aerial ace if you want to do that.
Flag move.
Ooh, if you're. I guess. No, yeah, if you don't, but if you don't take anything out, if you failed, if you do fail,
Takes me out, you're probably going down.
oh, trust me, I know. Or you miss a goddamn axe kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, low kicks goes in the tier with Levani and Vika Volt. Alton. Yeah.
Pretty great, just some minor issues.
What else is? Oh, okay. Variants.
A brand new tier list.
Finally, something to build more. Finally, something to actually.
Mr. Beast. My cousin has a Mr. Beast skin. Yeah.
Finally, a new. Finally, something more interesting to talk about. Hopefully. Yeah, I just realized I did this while remaking the cross-gen list. As that I probably should. Now, this is not ranked by viability.
Because a lot of the time the viability rating wouldn't change from the originals.
Yeah, regional variants plus their plus their the regional evolutions.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's like over 60 forms. Arms. Arms. In the bottom tier. Also, this is counting convergent species. Counting convergent species is as well. Oh, since they're functionally
variants. In bottom tier we have
Alolan Diglett.
Alolan Diglett.
Yeah, what's
for the merit of barely being different from the Cantonian.
Oh, it's it's slightly darker and has
slightly shifted the colors
and just has
3 strands of hair.
Yep. Overquill. I've been over it. I don't like this thing.
Same with Sneasler.
Wiglet and Wug Trio.
What?
They're eels.
The hell?
They're garden eels. Wiglet, its abilities are Sticky Hold and Gooey.
I thought it was Rattled.
Rattled and Gooey.
Rattled and Gooey.
Rattled and Gooey. Also, the fucking name, Wug Trio. Wug Trio. Gooey and Rattled. And Sandvale is...
No, Dave.
Yeah, that Sandvale. I do not like these things. These are things, and I hate them. Yeah. The way Yeah, the Wiglet line. Wiglet. I do not like the Wiglet line. And that's all of the entries in D. E.
Yeah, I'm in the video right now. I just gotta go back into the room.
Yeah.
C tier is they barely look they kind of look different. There at least there was C is there was an attempt. And with Alolan Geodude and Graveler. Yeah, they just add all this extra. They just look kind of. Alolan Geodude and Graveler look kind of goofy.
Kind of plain.
Yeah, they just have yep. They got yeah, and Slowpoke is just. Well, I think it looks like someone spilled mustard on it. Or a Galarian Slowpoke.
Mustard from Isle of Armor real?
Then same goes for Yamask. Ask it. It is just the same. It is. Same goes for Yamask. White Stripe Basculegion, White Stripe Basculin, and Avalugg and Toro and Combat Breed Tauros. They're more or less the same.
Yeah.
But at least there's a noticeable difference. It's just a few strands of hair. B tier is not sure how I define that in B tier as. It's just the just the good tier.
I think.
Actually different and stuff. I think I've mentioned in Alolan Raticate. I mentioned my thoughts on Alolan Raticate.
Yeah.
Previously. The fucking fat rat. The
ultra fat fucking fat rat.
Yes.
Bitch, you fucking with the rats.
It's the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
It's me.
Yep. Then we have Galarian Mr. Mime and its evolution Mr. Rhyme. They're just fine. They're just funny. They're just funny chaps.
Yes.
Wow, thanks.
What?
Oh, he blew me up. He blew up the gas station.
Alright.
I'm on your team.
They're just. I just think they're
Oh.
funny.
Yeah. Funny.
Galarian Corsola and Cursula. They have said on it. They're dead. They're just dead.
Dead coral.
Oh, and same thing I mentioned Rodriguez.
Why'd you
I've gone over most of the ones in this tier.
Rodriguez. Yeah, it's a cool alternative to Copper Rodriguez. Hisuian Typhlosion.
And I think it has more personality. As more personality. Than its Jotonian form.
Yeah.
Oh, and I really like.
Don't leave me.
I just really like the purple the purple, the reddish purple flames. It aims on it.
There's a Suid quillfish, which is
It's
pretty cool.
it's well, not, you know, that.
Yeah.
Same as Hisui and Sneasel.
Oh, it's just cool.
And I wish I just these two. If we wish they didn't fucking get ruined by their design, by their fucking evolutions. And I never thought I'd say Quillfish was cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, same goes for Hisui Decidueye.
Yeah. It's cool.
A tier is, I really like them.
I'm starting with a Alolan Doug trio.
You know, it's the trio wearing hair.
It's got a wig made of metal.
Yep. That's fucking great.
Wig of volcanic glass.
Us, the Alolan Meowth line. I know.
Fat cats.
Bro, look at this dude.
Chunky cats.
Yeah. The fucking. It's just. It's just.
They are chunking.
Alolan Meowth just has quite just has such a personality.
Personality.
Very funny.
I'm skipping ahead slightly. The Galarian Meowth and Berserker.
They're fucking Viking cats.
Are similarly great.
They knew these were. They knew that. They knew this. They knew this line was this form was base, so they give it to you as a reward, or for doing Salvatore's quest.
Zero to Violet.
If they knew this form was. They knew this Galarian Meowth was based.
Yes.
I think they're just interesting. They just give so much more personality into the Meowth line.
Yeah.
Grimer.
Yeah.
Grimer. It's just.
It's a silly little guy.
Uh-huh.
With a mustard stain on his mouth.
Executor. How could you hate a Alolan Executor?
It's now a palm tree dragon.
Which is what it always wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
Which was what it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah, due to Alola's environment.
It's allowed to grow to its full height. So the Executor in other regions are actually stunted Executor.
Yeah, I think
they can't grow to their full height.
Yeah, I think it's that some of these regional variants just straight up might just be the original
form of this Pokemon.
And Executor is a big example.
The biggest example of that.
Slowbro and Slowbro and Slowking, Galarian Slowbro and Slowking.
Yes.
And I think they're very cool takes on them. The fucking gun. Slowbro just straight up has a gun.
Yep. Galarian Slowking is like a dark, like a dark wizard.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a doctor of some kind.
Yeah.
It's a witch doctor.
Yeah, witch doctor. And Galarian Farfetch'd, I think might also be is also supposed to be the original form.
Oh yeah.
Arm too. Arm as well.
I didn't know that one.
Mainly due to how it uses the leak to fight. And how I think of Farfetch'd in other region, and can't really and are often hunted due to their leaks being smaller. Er, 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 mm-mm. And weeing,
Galarian weeing.
Galarian weeing,
Galarian weeing.
Galarian wheezing.
It's funny. They gave it top hat smokestacks, facial hair.
Also, it's but I do kind of wish Galarian coughing existed.
Because it's kind of a jarring transition between the phases.
Galarian coughing still has neutralizing gas.
Still.
Us as well. Which
it
doesn't
feels weird and out of place.
Both the line. Yeah. Then we have Galarian Darumaka. It's
got an angry eyebrow.
They flip
They flipped the personalities of the and made Darumaka the angry looking one, the crazy looking one.
And the Hisuian Voltorb line. It's also
the same thing. Voltorb looks happy and Electro looks angry.
Seed is stored in the ball.
Yup.
Also, just it's an old fashioned
Napercorn Pokeball, and it's grass type.
Electric. And that's pretty cool. Albeit I don't think they're actually Voltorb is they don't use Voltorb as mimics as a mimic in the game.
It's just cool that they sort of always resembled Pokeballs.
Hisuian Samurott. It's Samurott but edgy.
Yeah.
It's
Edgelord Samurott.
Hisuian Braviary. Man, this is a pretty cool take on it.
Yeah. And I love the colorful head plumage.
And also this is meant to be. Also it also has like the most important as a very useful function.
Oh, you're the glide.
Hisuian Sliggoo. It's just Sliggoo but in a shell.
Yeah. Shell boy.
And then we have Blaze and Aqua breed Tauros.
Yes.
I mean, I think they're a little more distinct
In the combat read.
And also, I think Paldea and Tauros was an interesting concept.
Yeah.
After having 3 different forms, arms, water fighting and what do you know, a fire fighting type. But that's not a starter.
Yeah, I think that's literally the first time that's happened.
Yep. Then we have Paldea and Wooper and Clodsire.
They're funny.
They're very funny. Of course, they give Wooper a variant.
Yes.
And then look at this round boy.
It's a good round boy.
And then we're quite a few of them go. In S tier.
Yes.
With Alolan Raichu, it's the psychic pancake.
You pancake.
The Alolan Sandshrew line. Sandshrew is used as a Sandshrew was used for curling.
Yes.
And
It's a curling ball.
Sandslash is just really cool. Too bad Ice Steel did not help up them. Too bad Ice Steel didn't really help up defensively. Too bad Ice Steel is fucking terrible in terms of defense. It's fucking awful defensively.
Yeah.
Nothing personal.
Yeah.
nothing personal for Sand
Cold
Slash.
steel.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just really cool designs. And same as for the Yellow and Vulpix line. And they're very pretty. It forms. Arms. Go. When Golem just looks so funny.
It's got a beard.
Dude, that Golem is so fucking funny.
Yep. Yeah, they gave it a rail gun.
And yeah. And it's
Insane.
and the fucking beard, just his facial hair. And is just very colorful.
Yeah.
There's all these crystals on it. Power of alchemy.
There's a low in Marowak.
Which it's a very fitting very fitting in if I take I think it's about how sure, the whole thing about Cubone Cubone's dead mother.
Yeah.
Or they took that to the actual the next logical step.
It communicates with the soul of its mother to help it in combat.
Absolutely. Now it's just a fire ghost. That's a very
Casual All Might.
Yep, just vibing.
Okay, and Galarian and Ponyta and Rapidash.
They made a unicorn. They made it into more of a unicorn.
And yeah, that's how it can heal, prevent. How it can't prevent poison.
Yeah.
And with its ability, it can't be poisoned with its ability.
Yeah, its ability makes it impossible to poison. Pastel Veil. Protects itself and its allies from poison.
And Surf-Edged, look at this thing.
It's goofy.
And and I've mentioned the Galarian birds.
Yeah.
Or how they may or may they're probably
They're probably convergent species. They're just amazing designs.
The Zigzagoon line, I've gone over them.
Galarian and Zapdos is possibly, according to at least is apparently statistically my favorite Pokemon.
And Galarian, and I've talked about the Galarian Zigzagoon line and Obstagoon.
Yeah.
Even if they made a fucking Gene. They modeled Obstagoon after Gene Simmons.
Which is hilarious.
We're all 50.
That's pretty funny. Galarian Darmanitan.
It made Zed mode good.
And it's the big snowball on its head.
And it just becomes a snowman when it goes into Zen mode.
Oh yeah, Stunfisk. They turned the Stunfisk they made Stunfisk into a bear trap. Into a mimic as well.
Yes. Bear trap mimic Stunfisk.
I just think it's funny that of all things they gave it a Stunfisk. They formed a Stunfisk.
Yes.
And all the Hisuian Growlithe line.
Rock dog.
Rock dog.
Rock dogs.
How can you hate these? Also, Hisuian Arcanine gets Rockhead,
Yes.
which means it can use Wild Charge and Flare Blitz. This with no issue.
That's terrifying.
Uh-huh. In Hisuian Lilligant.
It's
It's
fun.
a-
It's a dancer. That's cool.
Or Bastion Legion, Bastion Legion, I've gone over. Yeah, they finally, they actually made this thing. They made this thing interesting.
Wow.
And the Hisuian Zorua line.
And they're just awesome.
I mean, normal ghost is a first normal ghost types.
Yeah. Only weak to dark.
I could just I was wondering when they give Zoroark something.
Hisuian Gudra.
Oh, it apparently gets depressed if you leave it.
Yeah, it's got a big shell. It's now officially a snail dragon.
Yeah. And dragon. It's funny. This thing is fucking dragon steel.
Yes.
And the Toad's cool line. But here's the runner.
And Toad's cool.
Look at these silly guys.
I love them. I'm pretty sure they're my new favorite ground types.
They're mushrooms.
Yeah. They're bouncy little mushrooms with mycelium tentacles.
Too bad they're stuck with Reverse Prankster.
Yeah.
Too bad they
I
get.
wish they got effect spores a hidden ability.
Oh, this one's already. We've already surpassed over 90 minutes.
It's on the second park.
All right, so now
let's move on to the cross-gen the handful of new cross-gen evolutions. And introduced first by preference.
My personal feelings
In B tier.
here is Dunsparce.
Dunsparce.
It's Dunsparce, but bigger.
Yep, it's just more Dunsparce.
Yeah,
Actually gave it an evolution.
Finally.
Made it longer.
Yeah, about time they gave it one.
And it needed the stab. It needed the buff.
Quad Sire is. Quad Sire.
Yeah, it's just a goofy flat boy.
Yeah.
His stats are also completely different from.
Yeah. And then we have Annihilate Ape. Primeape got so mad it died.
We skipped and ripped Farigiraf.
Farigiraf. Sorry, it was the only one with a render.
Yeah,
With our artwork.
Farigiraf.
Farigiraf. Yeah, it is. The tail has devoured it.
Yes, the tail has become. It has inverted, and the tail is now our hood.
Yeah, I just think that's cool.
Yep. And its neck is long, like an actual giraffe.
Like an actual giraffe, its neck is long. And Annihilate. That's what I think. Farigiraf is. I think. It's like an actual giraffe.
I wonder if its Japanese name is Rikin Kiri. Or something like that. But I know it's for a giraffe, or its Japanese name is Kirin Viki.
Alright. I'm gonna. We can. Yeah, for a giraffe.
What's its Japanese name? Farigiraf.
Yeah, Ricky Kieran.
Riki Kieran.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just switched around the syllables.
Uh-oh. So then, so anyways, in S tier, in S tier we got not
Annihilate.
it gets Primeape gets so mad it dies.
Yep.
They
Took that literally.
and it became ghost fighting. It's ghost fighting now. Oh.
Only is capable of committing atrocities.
It is and King Gambit. Yeah, you go from the pawn to the bishop.
To the king. Weird that they didn't end the line at the king originally.
Well, we'll talk more about that. Yeah, I really like conceptually.
It's a really
It's a
cool Pokemon.
also just it's fucking sword
Sword
or the mustache.
It's amazing. I love its design.
Yeah, it is really cool.
Even if its name sucks.
Uh-huh. Now, in terms of necessity,
Alright. Certain necessity, King Gambit's all the way down in D tier. Bisharp did not need an evolution. Bisharp was already insanely good. Why did they give it one? I don't think we need to say anything more.
Primeape.
B tier?
Annihilate.
Yeah, I could see this. Yeah, Annihilate. I could see. There's justification for this. This Primeape was a huge victim of power creep. It was pretty good in Gen 1. Nowadays, not so much.
Yeah.
That's because there's just way better options. Annihilate. It definitely helps it out.
Yeah.
In A tier, we have for Giraffe. Once again, Girafarig needed an evolution much more than Primeape did. It was technically usable, but like, you weren't using it.
Yeah. You had better options. Some stuff actually had. I think some stuff actually has
Moved around a bit. Like what?
some stuff has actually moved around a bit.
What's moved around? I mean, I didn't mark it down.
I compare you can bring the old
Compared
list.
to the old list. Let's reevaluate a lot of this.
Yeah, we were reevaluating a lot of these. Porygon 2 has moved up to S.
Because it absolutely needed an evolution.
Because Porygon is abysmal. Porygon is pretty abysmal.
Yup.
Same goes for Togekiss.
Togetic sucks.
You are not using something with 405.
I'm not using the 405 VST normal flying type.
On your team.
In the game where Noctowl and Pidgeot exist.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't have much higher stats.
Or a game where Dodrio exists.
A game where Dodrio exists.
That'd be a better example. And that was one of the things that moved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the two of the changes.
And those were the only two changes.
It's because I felt like I felt that didn't feel right.
So also in S tier, so with Dunsparce.
Dunsparce finally got what it needed.
Farfetch got in the previous gen. It was about time Dunsparce got the same treatment after.
Another pretty bad one.
And unlike Farfetch'd and Corsola,
it's a permanent.
this is a permanent evolution and not on a region.
So they don't have a reason to just discard
Thank God.
They're just standard move evolutions. Quadsire
was being classified differently from other stuff. Because classified split evolutions is, does this justify being a new Pokemon species is not just a variant of the original form.
You couldn't call this Quagsire. This
There's
does,
no way visually it resembles Quagsire a bit. Like the face is really the only thing that's similar, and that and in terms of stats, they couldn't be more different.
though. To be fair, I think the way I would have done it would be like you have Quagsire should have been like the new third stage.
Yeah,
Age
they should have made a third stage.
so to actually have a higher BST.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the two changes to cross gen. Two of the changes to cross the Paldean additions to cross gen, and no, seriously, Bisharp was already really good,
It didn't need evolution.
and so you make it even more broken.
So what's next?
Next would be Pika clones. Oh boy, Pika clones.
First by preference.
Oh boy, what do I think of? What do I?
Palmon. The Palmy line.
I don't like it.
D tier.
I don't fucking like this stupid thing. And it's really bad. It just gets bigger. Or that's it.
Yep.
That's the thing. It gets bigger.
And just overall, like, it probably would have gotten better scoring if it
Yeah, if it just
if Pomo didn't exist.
uh,
The middle stage just
yeah.
it's very much too similar to both of its pre-evolutions.
Yep.
Like Palmy and Palmont existing it would have been justifiable. Palmo looks too makes the line feel too samey.
Yeah. Now in
terms of actual viability, Palmont is insane.
Palma, it's this thing got the honor of being electric fighting type. This thing got the honor of being first electric fighting type. Well, shared with Iron Hands.
Inside Iron Hands.
And
was introduced to this game as well.
This thing is okay. What is this fucking thing? What is this thing? Yeah, it's a physical sweeper with Iron Fist.
It's also awkwardly shaped.
This is about viability. It gets Iron Fist, and one of the new items introduced is the Punch Glove.
So it can stack that and get stupid powerful thunder punches with its base 115 attack.
It's also has a signature move that's electric type burn up.
Yeah. And
it gets all the elemental punches. Seed Bomb, Play Rough.
The one thing I can complain about is that it doesn't get Drain Punch, but a Brick Break isn't a bad move, and it also gets close combat.
Yeah, it gets close combat.
Combat and Brick Break.
Yeah. Also, it has a move called Revival Blessing,
which is a free revive.
Thank God thankfully it only has 1 PP. So you can't spam it.
You can use it twice with a Lepa Berry though.
Yeah, you can. The hands-on Pokemon.
Such a dumb name.
I hate you, you stupid Marmot. And oh God, I hate you. Oh, next up,
what's next?
Next up is pseudo legendaries.
So basically, Baxcalibur.
Yeah, Baxcalibur.
They're all viable. Personal thoughts on Baxcalibur.
It's an A tier.
Yeah.
This is the closest we have to
a Pokemon actually designed after Godzilla.
The most yeah. Yeah, very. Yeah, very. Yeah, very. Yeah, the closest you can get at.
To an actual Godzilla Pokemon.
On the
What
yeah, and it also Ice Dragon.
Ice Dragon.
It's an Ice Dragon type. First standard.
First Ice Dragon type outside of Kyurem.
Goddamn.
And the type's no longer legendary exclusive.
If that's cool.
Speaking of legendaries,
Oh.
well, not quite.
Not quite.
We have
Finally, a new list. It's some cool stuff to talk about.
Paradox Pokemon.
All right. Yeah, this game's aims whole. This game. This game. Yeah, this game's equivalent to Ultra Beast.
He's basically. Now, we should clarify that we're not including Koraidon and Miraidon because we're specifically including Pokemon with the photosynthesis and Quark Drive abilities. Used for this list.
So in C tier we have
The meh ones. There's Fluttermane, Iron Treads, and Iron Hands.
they're just
Hariyama is just not an appealing Pokemon in general.
it just ew, and also it looks very
Yeah.
very mildly yeah, it looks like that.
And Iron Treads, it's fine.
Iron Treads, it's fine. And Fluttermane, okay, let's be real. It's Ghost Fairy type.
Yes.
Why isn't the Mischievous line just naturally Ghost Fairy? I don't get that. Why isn't it naturally Ghost Fairy?
Why is it?
Why is only this version of it? Why does only this version of it have that type?
No idea.
Also, yeah, electric fighting and ground steel.
And iron, yeah.
I just don't really care for Hariyama. An Iron Treads is all right. Where's its mouth?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is its mouth?
So.
Then we then in B tier we have Sandy Shocks.
It walks funny.
It walks funny. It's fucking electric ground. It walks funny. It's got the fucking hair. Then Iron Jugulus.
Yes.
Or Iron Head.
And
That's his Japanese his
His
name.
English name translates to neck. I don't know why they just call it Iron Neck.
I don't know either. Iron Net, Iron Jugulus, Iron Jugulus.
Right. So,
I almost fucking said Iron Juggalo.
no. So Iron,
A tier.
A tier.
Is
Brute Bonnets.
Unga Bungus.
Unga Bungus.
It's a fucking it's a the fucking it's got I try to just the way it's a fucking dark type
Bungus.
Among Us.
It's got, like grass hair.
Yeah, grass hair.
Grass bangs.
That's really funny.
Spikes.
Good old Unga Bungus.
Iron Bundle.
Oh, it's Delibird.
It's got the ski shoes, the vacuum.
There's a it's got a gift for you.
It's death.
Yeah, it's death. Also, this thing is like apparently really stupid. This thing got fucking quick banned,
Yep.
and due to how broken it is Iron Moth. I really like the solar panel. The solar panels, and wings,
Yeah, those are a really cool design
and
detail.
that's fire poison.
And iron thorns.
Orange, MT.
Yep.
The MT is real. Mecha Tyranitar is real,
Yes.
and it's actually worse than Tyranitar.
Oh yeah.
Then in S tier we got. Then in S tier we got. Then in S tier we got.
Great Tusk.
No, yeah, this is a great design. And just the long, it's got very large tusks.
Spikes all over it.
It has great tusks.
Yep.
It does a sploot.
It's boots.
It sploots.
Yeah. It's like a rough, like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a tire with like spikes for traction. And it sort of parallels Corridon in that way.
Screamtail.
Corridon. So yeah, there's a
Screamtail.
It's a Screamo Jigglypuff.
It's a Screamo Jigglypuff. Squiggly rough.
Yes, it's funny.
Slitherwing.
It's effectively an Eotinus Larvesta.
Yeah, it's on, yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's a Volcarona that waddles around instead of flying.
It stands up.
Mm-hmm.
The way it's yeah.
A big fluffy goofy moth.
Ultra fat fucking moth.
Yes.
Then we have the 590 ones.
And Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant.
And Roaring Moon is it's Mega Salamence. If it didn't look stupid.
Yep.
It also wasn't constantly gliding.
And it can land.
And
Iron
Valiant is a hybrid.
Native Gardevoir and Gallade. Megas.
As I think that's just really cool.
Well, and it wields a sword that comes apart into two blades.
It's very helpful for catching stuff.
Yes.
Since it gets false swipe.
False swipe, taunt, and thunder wave.
Yeah.
Aver hypnosis.
It's a really cool. They're really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, not a single Paradox one I straight up hate.
Yeah.
So, well,
it's time to finish off the list.
Time to finish things off with
legendary Pokemon.
Right. So, one note. Therian.
That Therian in Amorous has gone up a tier.
To B.
B tier.
So both forms are in there. And well, now we got. Now we have now to discuss the Ruinous the Ruinous Quartet.
Yeah. Starting with Tinglu.
It's
in B tier. It's weird looking.
Very weird looking.
And mainly the fact that the bowl is so distracting that I couldn't identify that its actual body, and it was supposed to be a moose.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell what I was looking at when I saw its leaked model.
Well,
and it's only marginally more decipherable in game.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that it's got more of an abstract look to it. It just ends up looking a bit weird to me.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it is a bit. It's very weird.
In A tier, we have
of Shenpao.
Oh, and
Oh, it's yeah, very.
been a while since we got a nice type legendary.
Yeah, Ben. What do you mean?
We got one in.
What do you mean? We just got one. We just got.
I forgot about it.
Also a quadruped. Also, it's also another quadruped.
Yeah.
An ice type.
Yeah. I forget that it just got added.
I don't know. Shenpao. Yeah. It's like it's Fang. It's Fang. The fucking Fang.
Just sword or a broken sword or for fangs.
That's.
And Miraidon.
Miraidon.
Loses slight points for looking too much like a penis.
Yeah.
Its silhouette is.
No, who approved of this silhouette? Who approved of this damn silhouette?
Doesn't help that its ability Hadron engine could be. You can switch two letters and you get hard on engine.
No. Everything about that this thing.
But other than that, yeah, it's a cool cyborg lizard.
But
But it just looks a little too much like a dick for my taste.
That's what you just said.
Your what?
My taste.
Your taste. Your taste. Your taste. Oh dear. We are. Oh no.
Technical difficulties.
Anyways, Wo Chen.
Wo Chen,
And then
S tier.
S tier. Wo Chen.
Wo Chen.
Wo Chen.
The funny snail.
The funny snail.
Garbage snail.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Just
it's just so silly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like its little cloak. I like the spiral shell. All the stuff with the wooden tablets.
That's yeah.
It's in the eyes.
Eyes. Yeah.
These are funky looking.
And yeah.
It's just a great design.
Live Wo Chen reaction.
And same with Chiyu. It's just this funny little fish.
It is a killer fish.
It is a killer fish. I don't know where it's from. It's from some far off region.
Uh-huh.
And finally Koraidon.
It's just really
Are you getting ads for Disney diapers?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, Koraidon, on the Winged King.
The Winged King.
Winged King. I guess yeah.
Definitely one of my new favorite legendaries. It's just got such a cool design.
Also has like a lot of yeah, just
There's a ton of character too.
Yeah, both
Some
of
the personality is lost with Miraidon not
because,
having a tongue.
Yeah,
which is
yep, that's
surprising.
It's a weird distinction.
It's weird, but Koraidon having a tongue makes it feel a lot more expressive than Miraidon.
Also, I guess the way it uses its uses the field moves looks more natural.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe not so much gliding.
Yeah. Well, it has wings.
It has wings. Yeah, so it's wings. Yeah, it has wings. Yeah, it looks more. Its field moves look more natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, Koraidon. Okay, yeah, Koraidon. Yeah, it just has more. Yeah, it is a bit lost without the. Yeah, Koraidon without, and also its silhouette is not.
It doesn't look like a penis.
Doesn't look like a fucking penis.
It said it looks like a vagina. No, I'm joking.
What? No. Why would you say that?
I'm joking.
Why would you say that? Now, you might have noticed among all of the things I have,
We decided to save the game ranking for last.
because I feel that would be the most important thing. Overall, the most important.
And Noah's thoughts on Scarlet and Violet.
So, well, brace yourselves.
Well, we did decide.
I am going to finally talk about what I think of this game.
We got
Well, for one,
actually he decided to move to create in a new tier so that we could more properly articulate it. Because well, let's just explain it
first. All right.
Let's just talk about where you put it first.
I put this in C.
Yeah. So. And we ended up pushing down the existing C tier to a D tier. We renamed the jank tier, and F tier is the bad tier.
Yeah, obviously unranked.
Yeah. And Legends Arceus is still unranked, of course.
So these games, well, for one, I had like zero interest in these games.
Yeah.
I had like zero interest upon us before release. And even after, even post-release, I had no real incentive to play them. Just from all that I heard about it, and finally playing it for myself because I was told to.
Oh yeah, we had to do the video. We had to update the tier list.
Yeah, well. Oh dear. I think so yeah, the game is not open world. Despite what they claim. On the fucking back of the box. There's the constant frame drops, constant frame rate, getting jumped by things you literally couldn't see. Slopes.
Why are you staring at me?
Slope. Slopes. And it's like all the ride movements just feel very off. Those don't feel right. The structure. I think the game structure just doesn't work. It just doesn't. The game. Dividing these things it sounds like a good idea on paper, but dividing in these different categories and these different and parts of the story into different in sections sounds like a good idea. But when you're basically then you have the gym, you have the fucking gym tests, which are just really stupid.
Yeah.
Let's see. Play the watermelon. Play the fucking watermelon mission from Sunshine. Collect. Run around and gather sunflora. That chug the frame rate.
Yeah, definitely.
Play Where's Waldo. I don't even know how to describe the fourth mission. And do an auction that you literally can't lose. Go around, walk around, fumble around the city to find and a hint to find. You're looking for an item, looking for a menu item. Okay, Rhymes is the only one that actually Rhymes test is the only one that actually it works because it's just simply battling. and I don't need to talk about the ESP. I don't need to talk about playing Simon Says
Yeah.
as the fucking terrible controls of the snowboarding, of the snow sliding. The fucking snowboarding these feel like this feels like the Victory Road itself just feels like like a huge afterthought. With how half-assed a lot of this isn't is. Starfall Street, you're essentially doing the same thing. Starfall Street and Path of Legend have you essentially doing the same thing in each time. And those goddamn Starmobiles. It'll just feel like fake difficulty.
Yeah.
It just straight up fake difficulty. Why? Who needs to have well-crafted teams? Is we can just throw this fucker in your face. And have it be immune to all status conditions. And you can't drop its stats. You can't drop. Yeah, you need to. Let's have this entirely exclusive. Of this damn thing. And have this thing and run over your entire team, even unless you get lucky. Path of Legend basically is just Path of Legend is there's really nothing. There's really Path of Legend isn't, and you have it's your entire team against one Pokemon. And also, yeah, you have, and also, yeah, it's and just that you're, and also, yeah, you have assistance and for you're guided, you're aided by, yeah, Arvin always has as something in that counter as the Titan, and so you shouldn't really be in any danger. Can you get off my bed?
No.
Get off my bed.
Comfy.
It's not. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah, very nice. All three, very nice. All three paths don't work from a gameplay standpoint. And then the way home is basically just a playable cutscene. Amber, you need to walk on foot the whole time. I'm after the game fucking conditions you always be in ride mode. Always be right on your fucking be on your bike. I can. I could there isn't really much to do. There isn't really much to do after you beat the game. Either. To do after you beat the game. Just I think just doing the whole just battling the gym leaders again, and then doing the tournament, and then it just I don't know. At this rate, at this point, I don't fucking know anymore. Yeah, that's why these games I had to make an entirely separate, a new tier just for these games. Games. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. anyways, and here we are at it's been how long have I been talking? I'm talking like 5. It's been, I swear I started this or the first or the original or the stream like back in like, like 11 or something.
10.
Like 10. Oh dear, I've been talking for so total I've been talking for
What time is it?
it's 3 almost 3:30.
So it's
Yeah.
like nearly around over 4 hours.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, at this rate, I don't even know what to really say about the games anymore. Say the game. Yeah, like I can't call them good, but I can't. I can't call them good. They are definitely not good. I don't. Jenkins was the earlier gens, and bad are games that straight up fucking offend me. It straight up offend me.
Hello.
So yeah, I think C is the most appropriate place for them. Well. Well, with that being said,
We finally
updated
all of our tier lists.
Yes.
all my tier lists. It took, and I will be doing another tier list this month, but hopefully that won't be 4 hours. It's something I should have done something I should have talked about way sooner than this.
It will also be Pokemon related.
But you'll see.
We'll see it when we get to it.
It's sometime this month.
We do have 2 other videos scheduled for specific days of this month.
And I know there are some other things here, but
We'll do a video for Valentine's Day and a video for Pokemon Day on the 28th.
the 7th.
27th.
But you'll see.
We'll see them.
But either way, yeah, this is the I hope to God I don't have to do a 4-hour video again. I swear. This shit is exhausting. And I just felt this was a necessary. I should probably just cram this, make this just one giant video, or two.
This ended up being. This will probably end up being the longest video we do this month.
Don't worry. And hopefully don't have to think too hard. Next.
Don't think too hard about other videos.
So with that being said, I'm Nosren.
I'm Emery.
I'm Bok Choy.
And bonjour, you'll see you in the next video. Yeet.